Brilliant. So my name is David. I am the Senior Business Development Manager at RSL Awards. I'm also joined today with Michelle James, who is the Qualification Manager. And we're going to be talking all about the Associate Awarding performance at Level 4 and Level 6. So for those that don't know RSL Awards, we are the world's leading awarding organisation for contemporary creative industry qualifications. And these span across music, performing arts, and also creative media. Our qualifications run across 5 different brands. So we have the Rockschool brand, which is the graded qualifications from beginner to advanced. The vocational qualifications, which are equivalent to BTECs and GCSEs, which are taught in schools, colleges, and training providers. We also have Performance Arts Awards, which are group graded exams in musical theatre, acting, screen acting, as well as public speaking, as well as dance as well. We also have creative qualifications in podcasting and blogging, as well as group performance, and also RSL Classical, which is classical grades in guitar, violin, as well as piano. So today we're going to be talking all around the performance specialist qualifications at Level 4 and Level 6. Just to show you here the RSL qualification progression, as you can see from Level 1 to 3, all the way up to Level 7. And where you can see the qualification fits into to really provide a progression from the graded space, as well as going up to Level 7 at postgraduate qualifications as well. So the key feature is really to keep your progress on track. So I think no matter what your age or performance or experience, you can have this qualification or teach this in your setting. It's accessible as well, so you can have it accessible in your setting, as well as practically focused. So it's a 100% performance-based qualification. And also with the post-nominals, which we have here, which are the practitioner of RSL Awards or advanced practitioner of RSL Awards at Level 6. And also we have lots of different candidate supports available, which is downloadable for free, which we'll be talking a bit about today as well. So I'm going to hand over to Michelle to give us a bit of an overview of the candidate profile.
Thanks, David. So yes, the idea behind these qualifications, they are designed for individual candidates that are looking to undertake a practical qualification that goes beyond grade 8 in GME or PAA, or it might be for a teaching institution where you've got learners that are looking for a qualification that again goes beyond grade 8. One of the key things about these qualifications is that because they are practically focused, there are no written or theoretical components, it's all about the performance element. It does mean that it's a really good option for learners that perhaps don't meet the minimum requirements in order to undertake the full professional diploma. One of the key things to be aware of here is that our Level 4 is the equivalent of, in terms of demand, but not in size, of the first year of an undergraduate degree at university. And Level 6 is the equivalent of the 3rd year. So just in terms of what that performance demand is, that's the level of performance ability that you'd be looking at with your learners there. Okay, so just to talk a little bit about the assessment and the size of this qualification. So it's a 10 guided learning hour qualification, which equates to 100 hours total qualification time. So all of that adds up to a 10 credit qualification. The aim of this is to allow learners to further develop their advanced technical skills beyond the standard that's required for grade 8 or advanced foundation and present these through a practical performance. The learning outcome is to demonstrate an advanced level of technical and interpretative skill through performance. And the way it's graded is pass merit distinction. So those of you that are already working with professional diplomas with us, it's the same concept there. Okay, so assessment evidence. Like we've mentioned a couple of times, this is entirely assessed on a performance. So candidates record and upload a video of their performance. It must be continuous and it must be to a live audience. So again, similar to some of those requirements within the professional diploma. And the timings are 35 minutes at Level 4 and 40 minutes at Level 6. Candidates have to design and perform a programme that meets those stated durations. And also one of the key things here is that it has to be based on a theme. And the theme does have to be mentioned in the repertoire approval form. So repertoire has to be approved prior to the submission of their recording, which again is exactly the same as the professional diplomas. And like I said, the theme has to be stated there. Candidates must record their performance in front of an audience. So we are kind of meaning this as a minimum of 2 people, and the audience has to be clearly visible or audible in the recording, so that it's clear that there was an audience there. So performance disciplines. Essentially, you can undertake these qualifications in any discipline or instrument that we currently offer grade 8 in, apart from public speaking. That's the only exception to that. So you can see here it's broken down into music, dance, and performing arts. Okay, so to get started, first thing we would recommend is download the syllabus, which is available on our website. Have a read of that, and then the next point for candidates would be to purchase their entry, so then they can gain access to all of the information that's in the submission portal. And then the third thing would be to upload that work to our submissions portal, which would then be assessed by our team of editors. So, additional guidance that we have available. Obviously, the syllabus specifications are a great place to start. They outline all of the requirements and give you further insight into all of those details. There is also indicative repertoire available. So the key thing with these qualifications is there aren't set pieces. Learners don't have to play particular pieces at each level, but we do offer indicative repertoire. The idea of that is twofold, really. Learners can use that if they like, to maybe pull some pieces and start to come up with some ideas and look some stuff around their theme. But also the really significant purpose they serve beyond that is just giving candidates an idea of the demand of each level. So if you're looking at this and you're unsure what might constitute as a level 4 piece or what might constitute a level 6 piece, a great place to start is by looking at that indicative repertoire, because that will give you a really good idea. And the other thing we have available is submission guidance that will talk you through the process, give you a little bit of information about how this is assessed, and also there's some guidance in there on filming and technical aspects of that as well.
Regarding fees for the UK, for the Associate Awards, you can see these here. So at level 4, it's priced at £170, and at level 6, it's at £230, which you can see here. And in terms of contact, so if you do have any further questions regarding this qualification, then you're based in the UK or Republic of Ireland, you can contact us at business@rslawards.com. Or if you're based internationally, you can contact us at international@rslawards.com, and we can support you in any questions you may have and respond.